What if the swelling in your legs and ankles isn't just part of getting older, but a warning your body has been sending you for years? As a surgeon, I've had hundreds of patients sit across from me and say those exact words. "It's probably just aging, doctor." And every single time when I look closer, I see something very different. I see circulation quietly slowing down. Early changes that, if ignored, can lead to stiffness, loss of balance, and eventually lost independence. Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple movements you can do at home, in a chair, that can start reducing that swelling within days. Not because of a trick, but because we're restoring something your body depends on. Stay with me. This could change how your legs feel by tonight. Here's what most people aren't told about leg swelling. Your calves act like a natural pump. Every time you walk or move, those calf muscles squeeze your veins and push fluid back up toward your heart. But as we sit more, watching TV, resting, reading, that pump slows down. Fluid starts to settle in your ankles and feet. That's when the tight shoes start. The sock marks appear. That soft, heavy feeling arrives by evening. And here's the thing most doctors miss. Your body isn't asking for medication. In most cases, it's asking for movement. The 5 movements I'm sharing today work with your body's natural circulation system. They're safe, seated, and designed specifically for adults over 60. If you're ready to take notes, drop a 1 in the comments right now. Let's get started. Sit in a firm, stable chair. Your dining chair works perfectly. Feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Back upright and relaxed. Now, slowly lift both heels off the ground while keeping your toes planted. You should feel your calf muscles gently tighten. Hold for 3 seconds. Then slowly lower your heels back down. That's 1 rep. Start with 10 repetitions and build up to 15 or 20 as it gets easier. The key here is control, not speed. Think of it like squeezing a sponge. Slow and deliberate pushes the fluid out. Rushing through it won't activate the pump. Here's when to do this. Anytime you've been seated for an hour or more, after a TV show, after a car ride, after a meal. Those are the moments fluid is most likely pooling in your lower legs. Safety note: if you feel pain, not mild muscle effort, but actual discomfort, reduce the height of the lift or rest between reps. And if you have severe swelling, open wounds, or a known vascular condition, check with your doctor before starting. You know that stiffness in your ankle first thing in the morning? The feeling that it needs a few seconds just to wake up before you take that first step? That's not just your joints aging. That's often a sign that fluid isn't circulating properly through the joint. And when ankle joints stop moving through their full range, fluid doesn't just slow down, it settles. Here's how to fix it. Sit comfortably and lift 1 foot slightly off the floor. Begin rotating your ankle in a smooth, full circular motion, like you're drawing a circle with your big toe. Go clockwise for 10 slow circles, then counterclockwise for 10. Switch feet and repeat. Each circle should take about 2 to 3 seconds. Don't rush. You might hear slight clicking, that's normal. You're reintroducing movement to areas that haven't been fully activated in a while. This is especially effective first thing in the morning before you stand and at night when ankles feel most swollen. It unsticks fluid that's been sitting in place and gives your body a chance to redistribute it naturally if your legs feel heavy by midday. Not painful, just heavier, harder to move. That's your body signaling that circulation in your thighs is slowing down. Most advice focuses only on the ankles and feet. But here's what many people don't realize. The deeper veins in your legs rely on your thigh muscles to push blood back toward your heart. When those muscles stay inactive too long, everything below them feels the effects. Seated marching reactivates that deeper system. Sit upright in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift 1 knee toward your chest, not as high as possible.
Just to a comfortable level where you feel your thigh engage.
Hold for 1 second. Lower it with control. Immediately switch legs. Continue alternating in a slow, steady rhythm, like marching in place while seated. Start with 30 seconds. Build to a full minute as your strength improves. Safety note: make sure your chair is on a non-slip surface. If one leg feels noticeably weaker than the other, that's valuable information. This movement can help gradually restore that balance over time.
By this point, you've done 3 movements that actively push fluid upward. This one lets gravity do it for you. When your legs stay below heart level all day, gravity works against your circulation. Fluid collects in your ankles and feet. Elevating your legs above your heart reverses that process, completely passively. Here's how. Find a clear wall space in your bedroom or living room. Sit sideways next to the wall. Then gently lie back and swing your legs up so they rest vertically against the wall. Hips should be close to the wall but not uncomfortably tight. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing up. Stay in this position for 5 to 10 minutes. Just breathe normally. Within a few minutes, you may feel a subtle shift. Less pressure in your ankles, a lightness in your lower legs. That's fluid moving away from where it's been pooling. Can't get to the floor? Lie on your bed and rest your legs against the headboard. Or stack 2 to 3 pillows under your legs so they're elevated above heart level. Same result. Lower back discomfort? Slide slightly away from the wall or place a small pillow under your hips. If you feel tingling, bend your knees slightly to reduce tension. This is the smallest movement on the list, and for many people, the most powerful first thing in the morning. Your lower legs are filled with tiny vessels that depend on constant movement to keep fluid circulating. While you sleep completely still, those pathways slow down. Fluid settles overnight. That's why many people notice their feet feel stiff or swollen the moment they wake up. This movement reactivates those pathways before you even take your first step. Lying in bed or sitting in a chair, extend your legs in a relaxed position. Slowly point your toes forward, like you're reaching for the end of the bed. Feel your shins tighten. Hold 2 seconds. Then slowly pull your toes back toward your body, heels staying in place. Feel the stretch along your calves. That's 1 full cycle. Repeat this slowly for 15 to 20 repetitions. The pace matters more than the number, smooth and controlled, not rushed. If you have arthritis, make the range smaller. Even a partial range of motion is better than none. What matters is consistency, not perfection.
Here's what I want you to understand about these 5 movements together. Swollen ankles, heavy legs, that tight feeling by evening. These are not random inconveniences. They are early signals. And for most adults over 60, they mark the beginning of a gradual shift in how the body manages circulation and movement. Left unaddressed, mild swelling that comes and goes can become more consistent over time. Shoes fit tighter, legs fatigue faster, balance becomes slightly less reliable. Eventually, it can affect your independence. But here's what's also true. Your body is still capable of adapting. Even now, it responds to what you do consistently, not occasionally. 5 to 10 minutes a day of these targeted movements can change how your legs feel by tonight. And over weeks, it can change what's possible for you long term. The difference between someone who stays mobile into their 70s and 80s and someone who slowly loses that ability often comes down to small, consistent daily actions. Exactly like these. So, which of these 5 movements are you going to start with today? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this helpful, please leave a 1 in the comments. It tells me exactly what's resonating with you. If this video helped someone you love, share it with them today. A family member, a friend, a neighbor, someone who deserves to know their body doesn't have to feel this way. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss another tip made specifically for your health and your independence. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of those legs.